Hello, I'm Miss Percy Smith from Wolverhampton Music Service. In this video I'm going to be talking about vibrato, including what it is, how and why musicians use it, and ways in which you can practice vibrato at home. Vibrato is a technique which musicians usually begin to consider using in their playing as they become more advanced. It is used across different styles and on many instruments. There is no specific age, time or grade at which it should be used. However, it is important that you have developed a secure tone first before adding vibrato. If you are unsure about whether this video is applicable to you, I would recommend that it should be suitable for grade 6 level and above. However, this is by no means a set standard. If you're interested in learning about vibrato, then keep listening. Vibrato is a playing technique or effect which alters the quality of sound coming out of your instrument. The effect created is a fast variation in pitch within the limits of the note which you are playing. You might want to imagine it visually with a straight line showing a normal sound, with this becoming a wavy line when vibrato is added. Here's what vibrato sounds like on the saxophone. Vibrato can be used for a number of reasons, but most commonly is used to add colour or interest to specific notes or phrases. On the saxophone, vibrato happens through a jaw movement. The jaw moves downwards, away from the reed, which allows the pitch to bend down, and then the jaw returns back to the normal playing position, bringing the pitch back to its original sound. The basis of vibrato is air and flexibility. To establish this, I would recommend a simple warm-up. Start on any note, playing a long tone to centre your sound. Don't forget to breathe deeply before you play. Once you're happy that your sound and embouchure is settled and that you're comfortable playing, then play the note again, this time seeing how far you can bend the pitch down using your embouchure. Remember, to do this we use a downward movement from our jaw while still blowing in the way that we would do for a long note. You might find it easier to bend the note further on a higher pitch. Remember to always listen carefully and make sure that you return to your starting pitch. Spend some time at this warm-up stage, seeing how far you can bend the pitch downwards. You might want to try it in different octaves as well. Now that our embouchure is warmed up and we have begun to get used to the motion of altering our pitch up and down, it's important that we start to train this movement to happen in a more controlled way. Here's an exercise that you can try to help with this. The aim of this exercise is to get our pitch bends to happen in a controlled way at an increasingly faster speed. We are going to do this gradually, along to a set pulse. For this activity, you will need a metronome set at 90 BPM. At the pulse of the metronome, on any note, we are going to add vibrato at the speed of a crotchet. Continuing at the same pulse, on the same note, we are going to gradually add vibrato at a faster rhythmic subdivision. This time it's at the speed of a quaver. Now that you are able to produce a controlled, faster fluctuation of pitch, you are producing vibrato. If you want to extend this exercise, you could explore different rhythmic subdivisions at the same tempo, or perhaps try the same steps at a different tempo to test your control. If you found the last exercise a bit difficult, don't worry. If it was too fast, try setting your metronome at a slower tempo, perhaps 80 BPM or maybe 70. As you become more confident with controlling the movement of your jaw, you can start to increase the metronome tempo back up to 90 and maybe even more. As you get used to this, you might start adding vibrato selectively across your playing. You can ask your teacher or consult recordings to understand in more detail how you can make this more individualised, for example by changing the speed or depth of your vibrato. Thank you for watching. Come back again to see the videos we will be releasing to support you at home. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel.